we'll just jump in there and play it again. Yeah. That is because I switched to the art scene because, you know, I'm actually, now that I think about it, there's no need for me to do that because I'm going to be drawing course comments. I'm not going to be drawing in a moat or something like that, so I don't know what I was thinking just now. So thank you for calling me out on that idiocy of mine. I feel like this is the course that I saw Shorts play the other day. Probably is, isn't it? Alright, well, that's cool. Ugh. Okay. Um, so to start this off, let me go ahead and tweet this picture. Uh, we actually don't want to hashtag anything for this. Just this is just so I can download it and have it on my computer while I try to draw this. Alright, so we'll go over to the other screen. Twitter. It's from last year, but it's one of your favorites. Right on. Yeah, we'll get a proper drawing on that, sure. Uh, wait a minute. Did I just copy image instead of save image? I think I did. Oops, oh well. Alright, that works, I guess. Okay. We'll just draw this then. Am I losing my mind? Did somebody leave already? Who could have left? I don't know. So I guess I'll draw like a purple helmet. Probably want black background, don't we? I guess. Oops, I did not mean to take a capture. I need to turn off that part now, actually. I figure out, yeah, I'm gonna say to boldly go where no toad has gone before. I'm just gonna like have some text in there along with all this. Actually, now that I think about it, wait a minute. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? Here, actually, let me switch back to art real quick, because I need to pull this away. I don't want it to glitch out on me. But here, I'm gonna fill in the background with black. Um, so, I mean, if you don't mind sitting around, we could maybe make it a better picture. So I figure bare minimum draw, you know, the toad in the fire car and say to boldly go where no toad has gone before. And I could do more than that, I suppose. Oh, let's see here. So let's plug that back in. All right. Well, oh, wait a minute. I wasn't actually supposed to have switched over to that scene yet, but I guess I did. Anyway, so I figure let's draw in helmet of sorts. Oh, this is gonna take a while for me to get this right. Oof. I don't know if I like this color that much, but I guess. Okay. I'm gonna add like some shine to the helmet, some sort or another. Like looks like this kind of, I guess. I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, so then just kind of gotta draw a face in there. I should make his face white or something. I don't know. With a little bit of contrast with the helmet, even though it's probably not necessary. I feel like I would like to distinguish his face. And then, of course, he's got kind of a bit of a bare chest because his shirt is like sleeveless. It's whatever. Anyway, drawing. Oh my goodness, my ear is being really itchy right now. Unfortunately, I have dry skin disease, so sometimes it gets really messy in there. Bunch of dead skin. Okay, so draw the eye color to whatever I want. But, I'm gonna go ahead and use black. There we go. I think that looks okay-ish. So then draw in like his shirt here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make his shirt contrast better with the black. Make it light blue instead. Is that too much on the shirt end? I might be. I might have to chop some of that off. Anyway, I guess it's fine for now. Okay. Let's bring in that shoulder, I guess. Uh, Such a bother. Maybe I should switch to the thicker part here. Go. Uh, yeah, looks pretty cool, I suppose. Um, look a little bit different from a regular toad, but I think that's fine. He's a space toad. I'll start off with this red color and then adjust it later, maybe if necessary. And honestly, I might take like my own idea of how to shift it up, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense what I just said, but we're just gonna like add in some fiery colors, just the main thing we gotta do here. So like mix in some orange, be good. Hmm. Gotta get rid of all the black, obviously. It's not particularly important how accurate it is to the original fire car. Alright, so definitely needs like more of a flamey look on the bottle on the bottom. Oh, you know what? Actually, we put him so low. We're actually not gonna have much room for this guy. I guess that's okay. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna start off with make sure we draw these plus signs. Gotta get them in there. The eyeball thing effect. Make sure the eyeballs look cool, I guess. So gotta do like shaded effect thingy, sort of. So there's that. Actually goes around here too, and then like this as well. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Uh, yeah, that looks nice. Um, I wish I could just like copy and paste it over there too, but um, there we go. That's pretty cool. Um, You're what? What are you talking about? I don't like gay people in general. I mean, I don't have anything against them, but like presumably Roy Rue's gay. I don't really care if he is or not. He says he's LGBT friendly or whatever. Maybe he's gay, maybe he's not. That doesn't necessarily mean he's gay, but I don't really care if he is or if he isn't. Well, uh, sometimes I think, me personally, I like I can't really blame you for like assuming he's gay. Like if I were to be forced to guess whether he's gay or not, I would say okay, well he probably is, but I mean, also like I don't like to assume uh poor qualities in people. Like I don't know if that makes me sound like egotistical or something about my morality or whatever, but I guess I feel like family friendly and LGBT plus can technically like be the same channel, right? But I think they can also be exclusive too at the same time, if that makes sense. It really just depends on like the viewpoints of the streamers, I guess. But yeah, some of the things Roru says on stream are really nasty, whether or not he means them that way. And some of the stuff he says that are really nasty kind of gives away that he's pretty twisted. Like I don't know. Like I don't necessarily want to say some of the things that he said because it's like really not family friendly, but I'm just kind of disgusting to think about too at the same time. But the things he says doesn't like necessarily like paint him as the gay person either, in my mind at least anyway. It's just some really obnoxious and dirty saying. I don't know why it's said a lot, but it is. There's certain, actually, it's not even said all that much, but I honestly, maybe I should just like Google it and figure out like the origins of it or something. Maybe there's some kind of story about it. Maybe it is heavily used by gay people. I don't know. Anyway, um, You're a little, wait, what? Really rude short stuff. What are you talking about? Like, you're not like really rude. Ugh. Anyway, alright, so we have the paleness brought in. Now we gotta draw like some flames. That might be a little difficult. Let's see here. Maybe make it kind of pointy, but not too pointy. Oh, looks pretty good. Drawing some orange. That looks pretty good. I like that. You remember when we could make Fountain of Case all the time? mm, I mean, I never did that. But, you know. Like, for me, it's just not really a laughing matter if people are, I don't know how to explain it, but resistant to certain things that they shouldn't be resistant to. I don't really have room for other flames here. That doesn't look very good, does it? Yeah, put in more orange. Maybe it's fine. Oh, I could chop off some of this part at the end. That would make it look better, I think. Okay, that's pretty good, kind of. It's fine. Close enough. Okay, so let's do it on the other side too, I guess. And then I guess we kind of want to draw like the mouth top or whatever in the world this is over here. Kind of shows up a little bit. It needs to look kind of a little bit rounded, I guess. Somehow. Oops, that is the wrong color. Yeah, I guess the thing of it is, when you have some sort of, what do you call it? Deviant personality, I guess is the politically correct term for it. When you have some sort of like deviant personality that some sort of popular person has, you'll notice the reason why they are popular is because people see themselves in the personality of the other person, right? So, and the problem is the world just has so many deviants. Um, so I don't know. It's kind of like just having the tag of being a deviant helps you be popular. You know what I mean? Like it's crossed my mind that there is potential for some people to simply pretend to be a deviant, you know what I mean? In order to gain popularity with various deviants. Like, and it's crossed my mind that it's entirely possible that Roy is one of those people that are that could potentially be pretending to be gay, essentially. So that's why I'm like not 100% convinced that he is gay. Not that I would call him out on not being gay or anything like that. Why bother? But it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Because he's pretty good at pretending about other things too, like how good he is at Mario Maker, for example. And he like pretends like he can't do the big jump in my course that he first cleared. He's only first cleared one of my courses, by the way. That's because it was from my Super World account that I'm working on. Otherwise, he wouldn't have encountered the course before somebody else got their hands on it. Because I didn't want to spoil it for anybody that I send my levels to. But he found it in Endless Challenge, so. I think this looks great. I guess that looks a little bit better, kind of. I kind of messed up on the mouth part. I should have brought everything up higher, but I'm okay with it. All right, so am I equating deviant and gay? No, I'm not equating them. I'm just trying to explain what gay is. Gay is basically being deviant. I mean, obviously there's more to it than just being deviant, but you know, without the risk of, I mean, I'm trying to avoid making people angry by calling it something more, essentially, than that. Um, is this text going to be, like, the right size? I don't know, maybe. It seems like it's going to be too big. We'll just have a big W, I guess. Yeah, we're talking about religious deviance. That's the point, right? Um, just because, you know, the human government has accepted it as an alternative lifestyle, and even if they do say it's an alternative lifestyle, that doesn't stop it from all of a sudden becoming deviant. It's just that it happens to be accepted. I mean, it's totally normal to be to say that something deviates, but it's still accepted. Like that's fine. But there's nothing wrong with that kind of logic, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Uh, the issue, at least when it comes to, you know, religion, what ends up happening is uh, people like to say this, but people like to assume what others believe, and that goes for people assuming what the deviant believes, as well as the deviant assumes what the person that isn't deviant believes. You know what I mean? Like, people do not give other people the benefit of the doubt often enough when they have a conflict of opinion, I've noticed. Um, so yeah. Yeah, I have to fix this up a little bit. No toad. Oops, that's the wrong size. Oops, that's not correct. Eh, it actually doesn't look bad like that. I kind of not a huge fan of the where and has being almost the same level, but get timed out for being anti-gay. Nah, I think they don't just time you out. They usually just ban you if you're anti-gay in a lot of channels. Who's protecting all these gay boys? Other gay boys, right? They throw money at them because they think they're sexy, I guess. I mean, you gotta understand, like, it's so hard to be successful in today's modern world. It's easy for people to just give up and be like, I can't find a woman, I'd rather just be gay. Getting a guy is no problem, or something like that. I'll just be gay, it's easier. They, I think that's what it comes down to a lot of the time. They just don't want to bother with the effort of doing things the right way. That's what I think. I mean, there could be other reasons too why things end up the way they do, but I think that happens more often than people would care to admit. Wait, really? Yeah, I mean, there was like a dude that was like, he was showing like a lot of interest in me in a person, but then like later he was like, maybe I shouldn't be so nice to you because I just have an ulterior motive and that I'm trying to like make you be like realize that maybe you're gay too or something like that. He said to me or whatever, and I was like, nah, I'll never lean that way. Anyway, blah blah blah. So maybe somebody trying not to be bigoted, POS. Yeah. I mean, there are nice gay people out there. There definitely are. Um, I've met at least one in real life, and I think I've met one on. I mean, like it's debatable what you call nice, right? Like in the end, but like I'd say they're at least close enough. So, um, there's somebody else I've met that's kind of like that online as well. That I've noticed. I kind of stopped following the person though. He was like a streamer that I knew of that seems like a pretty nice guy, but you know, like it just like stopped being entertaining for me to watch at a certain point. And it's not because um of whether like I watched him for the games and he just like stopped streaming the kind of game that I cared about pretty much. Plus like yeah, I mean he was like basically just like streaming like Animal Crossing all the time. Just like I don't really care about Animal Crossing. Anyway. Um well, what else could I draw here? We could draw like some hard blocks getting destroyed or something, like maybe like an explosion. Uh, sure, I should probably be deleting that message, to be honest. It's not really family friendly. Um, alright, so what would an explosion look like? You'd probably like use some yellow, right? Just do like, I don't know what I'm doing. You, yeah, there we go. That's an explosion. I think that's pretty cool. I guess we could draw like a Goomba or something, but nah, that's fine. That's a decent amount of work for a drawing for now, at least anyway. Uh, all right. So if we play through that, let's see what it looks like real quick. Quite a few people drew on this. Yeah. My drawing's kind of all by itself. Should be coming up pretty soon here, I would think. This is after this next section, I suppose. Yeah, there it is. It looks so good because I darkened in the background. I mean, the explosion doesn't necessarily look that great, along with the hard blocks, but We didn't really get like an actual suggestion from some from Bobby, so I wasn't sure what else to draw. And